Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my series on Abaddon's lore. If you are not familiar with Abaddon, I highly recommend watching part 1 first. In part 1 we covered Abaddon's history and lore without speculation. Today in part 2 we will be discussing some theories surrounding Abaddon's lore. I decided to split Abaddon's lore into 2 videos. I feel that some people would like to learn about Abaddon without going into speculation or theories that might never amount to anything. Anyway, let's get started.
As a child, I was baptized in the font of Abaddons. Its black mist embracing me, enveloping me, becoming one with me. As a man, I have wielded its power to defend the house of Abaddons and build a legacy that will never be forgotten. But rumors have reached my ears. Rumors that indicate my familial font is not the only source of the mist. If this is true, I must find it and consume it, for its blessings must remain mine alone.
That voice line is from DOTA artifacts. So here Abaddon confirms that he is a man. He also states that there is the possibility of another source of the mist. If this source is real, this is a huge revelation when it comes to Abaddon's lore. This new source of the mist can lead to many new possibilities. Let's take a moment to speculate on a few things. First, we have DROW Ranger. In Artifact, there is a card named Avernus's Blessing. Not only is the name a dead giveaway, but then in the picture you can see DROW is almost fully engulfed in the black mist. Another thing that stands out is her right hand. It almost appears as if she is manipulating or has control of the mist. On the card, it reads, I quote, "If Abaddon isn't willing to share the mist of Avernus, I'll just have to find a way to take it." I can't say whether this is the black mist from the font of Avernus, or if is the new mist that Abaddon is talking about. Let's take a deeper look into DROW Ranger. She has 2 voice lines that refer to a mist. These are older voice lines from DOTA 2.
Silent as mist. The mist that chills you keeps me warm.
I don't see how these older voice lines would make any connection, but I figured I would include them. However, Abaddon has 5 new voice lines from DOTA Underlords for DROW Ranger, with 4 of them referring to the black mist.
Trexix, let me show you the power of the mists. If you seek the mist of Avernus, Trexix, you must prove your worth. See what power the mists can provide, Trexix. You have shown that you are worthy of the mists, Trexix. Trexix, I will take you on as my disciple.
Now, something I want to point out here is that in all of these voice lines, Abaddon is referring to the mist that we already know of from the font of Avernus. So this does not potentiate a connection to the new source of the new black mist. But it does strengthen a connection between these 2 heroes and the black mist. There is a lot of activity going on between these 2 heroes, and Valve is setting us up for something here. In my opinion, there is a strong probability that DROW will have something to do with the new source of the black mist. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions about any connection between DROW and Abaddon. Now, let's look at a second possible source of the new mist. Could Valve be setting us up for a new hero or character? Could this new hero be KANNA? KANNA is a mysterious character who has departed somewhere and has yet to return. Okay, let me explain. So with Artifact, we have all these new connections between DROW Ranger and Abaddon. Well, if we listen to DROW Ranger's Artifact voiceover, she references this possible new hero KANNA. Listen to this.
Power is a funny thing. It's something we all want, but are taught to be ashamed to seek. But power is neither good nor evil. It's freedom. It's the ability to live the life you choose on the terms that you want. Sure, people like to judge where that power came from, but in time, history forgets and only remembers what you chose to do with it. People can judge me for helping KANNA, but in time, they will understand.
So let's take note of 2 things here. Number 1, power. DROW talks about seeking power regardless of whether it's good or evil. So this could be a hidden reference to the black mist, seeing as how the mist can give a hero tremendous power. Number 2, she talks about helping KANNA. Could KANNA be the source of the new black mist? Could DROW have helped her in an attempt to access the new source of the mist? Let's take a deeper look at KANNA. There were a few small things that stood out to me. The fact that she is stated as a mysterious character that has yet to return. This might imply that she will be returning. The other thing that makes this character stand out to me is her appearance. KANNA has some features that have a similar blue glow as Abaddon, and there is just something about her that looks like she has been in contact with the Black Mist. I know this is kind of going deep into speculation, but it's just something I stumbled upon while doing research. This concludes my theories on the possible new source of the Black Mist. If I missed something, or you want to share your theory, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's speculate on a few of Abaddon's potential allies. DROW Ranger. As we covered earlier, there is pretty solid evidence that DROW Ranger and Abaddon potentially share an alliance or connection. I'm sure Valve will shed more light on this in the near future. Since we already covered this topic, let's leave it at that for right now. Let's talk about Omni Knight and Lycan. I stumbled upon an artifact card called Divine Intervention. So, let's take a look. As you can see, the three heroes are standing in peace, and what looks like they are being blessed by the light. This light also resembles Omni Knight's purification spell icon. Omni Knight has a few similarities with Abaddon. Both heroes share strong lore that is heavily inspired by religion. Although, at the same time they played the classic story of heaven versus hell. But besides this image, I was unable to find any other links between Omni and Abaddon. There is not much information for us to speculate on when it comes to Lycan. But, with DOTA Underlords, Abaddon has a few new voice lines that hint towards a new friendship with Lycan. Let's listen.
Lycan, together we will rebuild your great house. The House of Slom will be erased from history. Die, last child of Slom. You're a savage, Lycan. Nothing more. Lycan, you will die like your coward father.
Well, maybe I was wrong. Besides the one, all the other voice lines are pretty hostile towards Lycan. With the evidence provided, I'll let you be the judge. Okay, that's it for Abaddon's potential allies. Let me know what you think about these possible connections that Abaddon might share with these heroes. Okay, let's talk about a few theories between Nyx and Abaddon. First up is the similarities between Nyx's assassin's head and Abaddon's. There is a theory that Abaddon's helm is the product of one of the assassins that had been sent from Queen Nyx to assassinate him. If you look, they strike a close resemblance. In my opinion, I feel that this theory is strong, and I could see it being a real thing. Anyways, it's pretty cool to think that Abaddon's helm is made from a Nyx assassin's head. So, obviously, with new cosmetics and item sets, some of them don't bear any resemblance. But Valve has been breaking lore and immersion for quite some time now with new cosmetics, but that's another story in its own. Let's move on. Okay, so during my research I stumbled upon a Reddit post that has some great theories. The post is a few years old and has a bunch of content, and I highly suggest checking it out. I will leave a link in the description. Please note this is not my theory, and I give full credit to the original author of the post. So, let us take a look at this theory. If you've ever played Nyx against Abaddon, you'll have likely noticed that both Queen Nyx and Nyx Assassin despise him. Nyx Assassin claims that his queen has sent several emissaries to assassinate Abaddon, neither of which have succeeded. The reason behind this hatred is unknown, but today I'm going to try and theorize on it. This theory might be crazy, but hear me out. We know that Nyx's race, the Zealot Scarabs, is capable of reading minds. We also know, because of a Templar assassin voice line, that the Hidden Ones are interested in hiring Nyx. Based on these facts, here's how my theory goes. The Hidden Ones are interested in learning about this mysterious dark mist, for reasons unknown, and that we will probably never know, seeing as how good they are at keeping secrets. They know that the only way to learn anything about this mist without starting a war would be to read Abaddon's mind. So why hire Zealot Scarab? Because they can read minds. Why Nyx Assassin specifically? Because he is the best assassin of his race. Why read Abaddon's mind instead of another member's mind? Because Abaddon is possibly the one who knows the most about this mysterious mist. Queen Nyx, somehow knowing of the Hidden Ones' plan, does not want Nyx Assassin to leave the Hidden Hive and join the Hidden Ones, as Nyx Assassin is the best one they have. Knowing this, she sent several emissaries to assassinate Abaddon, so that Nyx wouldn't be able to read his mind. However, they all failed, thus Abaddon's voice line, another emissary of Nyx, crushed. Note that Abaddon does not know about this plan, so he thinks that Nyx's assassin is just another emissary sent for the same unknown purpose as the previous ones. Nyx's assassin is also not in it, so he is not aware of the emissaries that Queen Nyx has sent. Even he is not sure whether he wants to stay with the Hidden Hive or join the Hidden Ones. From this, we can conclude that the reason Queen Nyx hates Abaddon is that he is the reason Nyx's assassin is going to leave the Hidden Hive, while his Nyx's assassin hates him because of the dilemma that he has to solve because of him, which is whether he should stay with the Hidden Hive or join the Hidden Ones. For this, he will never be at peace. Note that this is just a theory, and that it's very likely that this is not the case, but unless Valve releases new information, all we can do is theorize. There are a few other theories about Nyx and Abaddon's past, but I did not want to make this video drag on too long. This concludes my two-part series on Abaddon's lore. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I will take another look into Abaddon down the road, and hope by that time Valve has released new lore for Abaddon. I am especially looking forward to finding the new source of the mist. Before I go, I wanted to let you guys know that I am already working on my next hero. But for now, I will leave that as a secret. Please note we will not be going in alphabetical order, but by personal preference when it comes to Dota heroes. Thanks for watching, see you guys soon.